Hi there. Many others, like you, have asked, why do Christians worship on Sunday? Let's find out, shall we? You can discover this answer and more on GotQuestions.org. Most Christians traditionally worship on Sunday. Sunday worship is partly attributed to Sabbatarianism. In this view, man is allowed to worship but must abstain from all labor except that which is necessary for the welfare of family and society. This interpretation of the law contends that only on the literal Sabbath, the seventh day of the week, Saturday, can the requirements of the law be met. Semi-Sabbatarianism followers, as early as the 4th century AD, believed essentially as the Sabbatarians did, but changed Saturday to Sunday, the first day of the week, the day on which Christ arose from the dead. Theologians of that period, particularly in the Eastern Church, were teaching the practical identity of the Jewish Sabbath, Saturday, and the Christian Sunday. Interestingly, a legend recounted in the so-called Apocalypse of Peter transfers to Sunday all of the requirements of Sabbath worship. A man named Albertus Magnus added momentum to this growing movement by suggesting semi-Sabbatarianism be divided into two parts: the moral command to observe a day of rest after 6 laboring days, and the ceremonial symbol that applied only to Jews in a literal sense. Thomas Aquinas elevated this proposal to the status of official Roman Catholic doctrine, which in time also gained favor with many Reformed theologians. Scripture never mentions any Sabbath, Saturday, gatherings by believers for fellowship or worship. However, there are clear passages that mention the first day of the week, Sunday. On the first day of the week, we came together to break bread. Paul also urges the Corinthian believers, on the first day of every week, each one of you should set aside a sum of money in keeping with his income. Since Paul designates this offering as service in the next letter to the Corinthians, this collection may have been linked with the Sunday worship service of the Christian assembly. Historically, Sunday, not Saturday, was the normal meeting day for Christians in the church, and its practice dates back to the 1st century. In conclusion, Christians worship on Sundays in celebration of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Sunday worship is not commanded in the Bible and has not become the Christian Sabbath. The New Testament describes Christians gathering on Sundays, but this isn't the Sabbath. The key point in all of this is that we are not to limit our worship to any particular day of the week. We are to rest in the Lord every day. We are to worship the Lord every day. All right, that answers your question. Why do Christians worship on Sunday? On our website, GotQuestions.org, you'll find an in-depth article with citations and resource suggestions. If this helped you as much as it did others, like this video and subscribe to the Got Questions channel. Meanwhile, if you'd like to study more, as always, just keep asking.